talk about the fact that the Jags would potentially be aggressive, that they wanted to show that, hey, like, we're not that far off. It didn't feel like that sometimes watching them a season ago. I can't help but think that the speculation around the Browns taking Travis Hunter might actually make some sense here, although I also saw some mocks with Jeanty being selected, but that wasn't at the second overall pick.
Well, look,
I'm trying to get him to go.
You got the right player. We just had him in the wrong uniform.
Yeah.
But now we can put probably Travis Hunter in a teal uniform. And the reason why, look, we talked about in this draft class, there were maybe 5 blue chip players. And some would say that Travis Hunter was the #1 player on the board. You've heard James Gladstone, Liam Cohen, Tony Baselli. They talked about having someone with the intangible qualities. Well, Lance will tell you, when you dig into Travis Hunter's background, look, this dude loves ball, he loves fishing, and that's it. He's going to be locked in and focused. So to me, it makes a lot of sense. And two of the biggest needs that the Jags had, they needed a #2 receiver and they needed a top corner. Well, you get a 2-for-1. Who doesn't love that? Who doesn't love when you can go to the store and get a little 2-for-1?
As Bucky just mentioned, he plays 2 positions, a top player at that position. But I think what it also signifies is that there's a new general manager in town. There's a new vision in town in terms of, you know, head coach and general manager. And they really wanted to take a swing right off the bat. They said, this is our board. Let's go get the guy that's at the top of our board. And I give them a lot of credit for wanting to go get the guy that's at the top of their board. There's been a lot of talk about Ashton Jeanty. Teams want to come up to get Ashton Jeanty. Look, these are 2 elite players in this draft, and I think teams are basically saying, we want the best of the best.
You told us a couple weeks ago on Mock Draft Live, I had asked you, hey, is Hunter, you said the same exact thing. He's my top wide receiver, he's my top corner. I said, does he play both ways? You thought that was the case. We thought it might be in a Cleveland uniform. Does that perception change knowing the staff and how they might want to utilize him, knowing kind of that personnel already?
I don't know, but how are they going to use him?
Well, look, I would think that they see him as a wide receiver who also can play corner. They were looking for someone with the intangible qualities that can come in there and upgrade the team. When you look at Trevor Lawrence and when he's played at his best, he's had what we call ball catchers, guys who have elite ball skills. But when you look at Travis Hunter, there are a few that can catch the ball like him. On offense or defense, he is a game changer. He gives them not only the playmaker, but he gives them the pop. Everyone in Duval is going to be excited about what he brings to the table. A lot of pizzazz that comes with this game.
It's going to be fascinating here because the Giants have the 3rd overall pick. Speculation about them maybe even trading down. We've already seen one trade. It doesn't necessarily matter if it's 1-2 the way that we saw it, which was Cam Ward and Travis Hunter. But does that put the onus on another team to try to get aggressive to move up? We will find out. But first things first, who are the Jags taking?
While we are here tonight to celebrate the 32 young men entering the NFL, I'm honored to take a moment to recognize a player who's made a profound